my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, Terrible Waunstar. Got to break it down to the Virgos. Sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus. Now, disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates with you, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I try to do the best that I can do for you every single day on the channel, okay? Now, Virgo, I am a little bit up under the weather today. I do have allergies, and my allergies has been flaring out, so maybe, not only that, allergies represent to me seasons changing, so maybe you are starting new cycles and things are starting to become new for you, and everything is coming blissful, okay? Can y'all hear me good enough? All right, let's go on and rock into it. Virgo, the title of this one is Time to Battle the Doubt from Within, or Time to Battle the Demons from Within, or Time to Battle Others from Within, okay? I just had to make a title. It was too many characters on that. Grand evening to my queen. I see you, Kim. Ayani, grand evening. I mean, everything. I'm cool. It's just allergy. So if you see me grab this, y'all already know what it is, okay? So I'm just telling you now. I'm country, so y'all got to forgive me. All right, here we go. Now, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. It's time for you to be very, very authentic, okay? The real you. No more false masks around people, Virgo. No more ego. No more pride being in the way. It's time for you to just flow. Now, I will say this too. This reading is not going to be for everybody because many people don't like to want to learn about themselves and the shadow work, because this is more like a shadow work reading or anything like that. So I'm just going to be 1,000 with you. I'm going to keep it 100 because this is positive growth for you. Now, if it comes down in the cards and they talk about a relationship, it's dealing with a relationship. I don't know how these cards is going to turn out. Every time you see me live or do a reading period, I come with the title in meditation. After meditation, I write down what Spirit tell me to write down in meditation. I do not cut on music. I barely listen to any sounds in the house until after we take care of this, because I put Spirit first. Now, not only that, Spirit want me to tell you, you got to flow with yourself, okay? Now, after you flowing, remember, flowing is a process. It's not going to be a current. It is a current, but it's a slow, steady current that you got to learn, okay? Now, Virgo, no matter what you're going through internally, just know that every single thing that you're doing in your life will be fine, okay? And I'm going to say this why. I'm going to tell you why. I feel like a lot of y'all have been holding back or hiding past traumatic issues that you try to put in the back of your head, okay? Spirit want me to tell you, during this Mercury retrograde, it ain't nothing but reoccurring cycles that's coming into play. Not only with communication issues and technology issues, but you also got to think about Mercury is known for communication and social. So maybe reoccurring cycles from old past cycles is coming back into play. Old traumatic events that you have not thought about is going to come into play for you, okay? Again, this reading is going to be very, very informational. And I'm just going to be 1,000. Like, I wanted to come in with the normal, but Spirit said, Sean, be yourself. That is my name. If you want to know who I am, my name is Sean, a.k.a. Terrible with Waunstar. You can call me Sean. But this will bring out all the hidden things from within on a mental level, okay, Virgo? Now, not only there's issues with communication and technology, but there are also issues with dealing with maybe facing with friendships and relationships as well. Virgo, time to look back and see the journey from where you came from and where you started at now. Look at the growth and the process from where you came from to now, okay, Virgo? Lose that fear of doubt, remain balanced, remain humble. The adversaries, the adversities that you may be facing are learning curves for your future. Learn the lesson, accept it, and move forward, okay? Now, that's all we got for you for that download about this battle, but we'll break it down. You know how we already do it. So let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation. Again, this is not going to be for everybody. If you don't want to do shadow work, just reading will not be for you. If you don't want to learn about yourself, getting yourself to the highest part that you can be, this is not going to be for you, okay? This is going to be one of them readings that only resonate for those who come in at the proper time, okay? If this is you already in here, this is for you that you're willing to do the learning lessons and the learning curves that's going on in everyday life, okay? I'm just being real with you. I love every single one of you because yes, we like to talk about relationships. Yes, we like to talk about toxicity, but we never talk about what is wrong with ourselves. We never talk about what are the problems that we need to face in order to grow because we are too comfortable in the positions that we are already at, okay? So let's go ahead and get in prayer, meditation, and let's rock this out, okay? Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for Virgo and anybody who's watching on the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding to our highest good and our highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will, negativity, any harm, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, we're not going to send that back to the center. Y'all know how we do it. We send that to the universe in abundance of love. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. All right, let's get into meditation, rock this out, and then we can go and get directly in this reading, okay? I hope everybody doing fine, doing swell, doing wonderful. I know some of y'all may have some delayed decisions or some choices that you want to take. It's time to act on it. But first, act on what's within you mentally to get yourself prepared for this next cycle, okay? Happy solar return again to all my Virgos. If you got an Earth Day or a birthday today, happy solar return to you, okay? Now, let's get into it. Breathe in, Virgo. Positive energy, positive light towards our highest good and understanding. Now hold it, Virgo. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, you let that go. Breathe in, Virgo. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to our highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything is not suitable for you, we letting it go. One more time, Virgo. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to our highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's hindering you and is no. I'm gonna do it like that. Some of y'all in the crystals, like technology trying to go out on me. Not today. So if y'all can hear me, please let me know. No, I got you. I seen it. All right, now here we go, Virgo. I'm just gonna speak up and be loud on this so y'all can hear it. All right, let's go ahead and get to see what's going on for us today, okay? Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe. Okay. Give me one more. And I said well, we weren't going to talk about this, but it looked like we may be talking about this anyway. All right, here we go, Virgo. Y'all ready? Let's break it in. Now, right now, we got the Knight of Swords basically being in reverse. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This can be the logical way are you thinking or somewhere around you thinking. The energy, flipped it, twisted, do what you need to do with the energy. But somebody's trying to give some type of manipulation and gossip or some type of secrets reveal as usual. Okay, we still in this energy, Virgo. Okay, now, this is how we going. Now, I feel like this can be you manipulating your own self from self-doubt. This could be somebody around you mentally trying to play with your mind to make you go in self-doubt off of manipulation, gossip, or any type of secret. Or this could be a situation where things are not coming in fast enough because you're trying to go towards your future in pursuit and you're trying to be overwhelming in it, but something is hindering you, okay? Now, it is clarified by the Lovers basically being in reverse, the Nine of Wands upright, and we also got the Four of Pentacles upright. So this is letting me know some type of secrets of manipulation may come to surface about some type of betrayal, some type of secret, dealing with yourself, where you're being more enlightened during this retrograde to understand some reoccurring past events, traumatic events that you may need to learn to cycle on, or this can be a lack of balance or a lack of faith within yourself in order to push forward, or, say it correctly, or, you know, this can be the Lover card basically being in reverse. This can basically be some type of situation that you're going through with someone where you're finally understanding the clarity mentally and physically off of some type of pain or traumatic experience that happened from your past, okay? Now, I feel like some of y'all got some, and I tell it to everybody, some of y'all still got childhood traumatic issues that you need to face, okay, Virgo? Because the programming that will happen in your past is still in you today. So now some of you may need to do a fast. Some of you may need to do a 21-day cycle of affirmations to reprogram your mind. We're going to deprogram it to reprogram it, okay? Now, it is not only that, but the gossip and manipulation from other people or yourself is affecting your balance or affecting a relationship. Now, you at your last step and you at your last point in this, okay? The Nine of Wands, you still choosing options. You still trying to figure out what vision that you want to take. You almost to where you want to be with the actions and choices that's going on, but you are hanging on to something deep down, deep within yourself for too long, okay? Now, you may be tight with information with people, which is nothing wrong with being uptight with information, but Somebody may be uptight with you and may be trying to stab you in your back as well. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but I had to let it out. Somebody may be talking about you as well, but you hanging on this person a little for too long and what's going on in your life, Virgo. The main thing about this gossip and manipulation is what's going on because you're trying to be more optimistic in your walk, and somebody know you being optimistic, so now they trying to benefit our beneficial gain, or you trying to be optimistic and finally take that genuine risk away from people who may be trying to be manipulative and also maybe trying to talk towards you as well, crazy to you as well. Now, also, when I think about the Lovers card, I think about romance and love in this, but I feel like something that you are passionate about is no longer there anymore for you, Virgo. And the reason why is because you finally start tapping more into your emotions. You start tapping more into yourself. You start keeping this delightful energy in your walk for everything that's going on in the actions that you are taking, even though you at your last step towards your victory, towards your intentions and your desires. But right now, you being more patient. You got the High Priestess energy. Now, you are knowing what to do at the right time to do it. You're looking at both sides of a situation. Not only that, you so intuitive and you know the hidden knowledge from within of why you're holding on tight. And I apologize for that, Virgo, if you know what you're hanging on to and the reason you know you're hanging on to it. But if not, it's something that you need to let go, Virgo, but you need to take that genuine leap of faith because right now you got concern, doubts, and stress, okay? Now, can y'all still hear me good enough? Because, my throat kind of, but forget it. We're going to rock through it. I don't care. Now, let's go ahead and get some spiritual messages, Virgo, okay? Spirit guys in the universe, what is the spiritual messages that you're trying to tell Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe, what is the spiritual message? Thank you. All right, Ashe, Spirit. Ashe. Ashe. All right now, Virgo, even though with this secrets, manipulation, and type of gossip, even though you trying to move and cut through everything towards your future and people trying to hinder you, you still walking in the unknown and being taking it out, being optimistic about your life, about the challenges, take the genuine faith. Now, you being loyal to the universe, because the universe see, that's why they bring you in the unknown, but you are going through a healing phase as well. You still got to continue to tap into your emotions and be that childlike that you are, okay? You still got to have that inner child to come out. Now, not only that, you got to stay in a brilliant mindset right now because remember, if anything emotionally take you out mentally, you lose all control of aspect of what's going on in your life, okay? Now, this is like I say, it even happened to me and I talked about it earlier, but we're not going to talk about that. But, I was in a relationship that hurt me just like most of y'all as well. And I went through some things in my life before things has really got me to where I needed to be, where I had to learn and I didn't understand, okay? But I had to go through the healing process like everybody else. Now, it was a relationship that made me understand more about spirituality, but it made me understand more about me, more about my boundaries, more about the shadow work that I need to put in to get me where we at today, okay? Now, let's keep going. Now, even though some type of secret betrayal happened with the Lovers card, y'all know that, and even though you keeping that childlike energy, I feel like you being more in harmony in everything that's going on in your life, okay? I feel like you are dancing to your own heartbeat, or you may be flowing with the universe and starting to praise your way through this. That's a good way to say that. Some of y'all praising y'all way through it, and now you at your last step and at your last victory where everything that's going on in your life, you being more humble, you being, and I like, the reason I like the High Priestess because not only she's a humble person, she's very intuitive, she's very empathic, she's very knowledgeable, she's very intelligent, she's divinely walking and divinely meant. She know about the purity and she know about the negativity. She's one of the ones, or you're one of these ones that know how to ride the fence. When I say be careful riding the fence, feel like some of your purposes, and this is a side note, some of y'all purposes are meant for you to go to the dark side to bring light and bring them over to the other side. Now, this can be you, and like I tell you, Virgo, the problem is that's why you being patient and humble, because you start realizing what's in for you, what's divinely meant for you. You start to grow in the spiritual aspect, but you got to remember, here we go. Now, you cannot try to teach. Some people are meant to come in your life for you to learn from instead of trying to keep them a lifetime, okay? And some of y'all not going to like that, but I'm being honest. That's just the truth. Don't get out of control trying to save someone who don't want to be saved, okay? Now, you got to focus on you. You got to focus on the things that hidden from your spouse, hidden from your kids, hidden from your friends. Only you and God know this. You need to start working on that because that's going to help you grow as well. It can be addictions that nobody don't know about you facing. It can be gambling. It can be, you have an issue dealing with commitment. It's just whatever it is. You can have some of y'all could now don't like to say this out loud, but some of y'all women could have had traumatic experiences with men in the in your past that created traumatic issues, and I feel sorry for that because I can feel the energy of some of you, and I just want to say everything's okay for that as well. But some of y'all had to go through that as well. This is going to be a very touchy topic tonight, okay? Now, but even though you're walking at your own drum, you starting to age yourself on your voyage, okay? These reoccurring cycles are making you stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Now your heart is starting to heal. Now your heart is opening up. Now your chakras are starting to be aligned so you can walk and know your purpose. But the main thing what's going on, the beautiful part about it, you got the high priestess and you got the empress in reverse. So again, secrets is gonna be revealed, okay? Secrets gonna come out to the surface. If somebody treated you dirty, the secret's gonna be revealed. Main thing for you right now, Virgo, is to stay positive and mentally balanced, mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? Now, not only that, I feel like your emotions intact. Externally, you are starting to be more in shape. Internally, you are starting to build on solid foundation, Virgo, and this is what's making everything beautiful. But the thing about it, you do not need to doubt yourself. Right now, don't feel like you uptight. Don't feel like you bitter. Don't feel like things are not working out for you. You still got to keep the vision together. Still be that you, and think of new ways and new projects to turn this around to this and stand firm in your walk, in your purpose, in your passion. But right now, it's uptight. We got people that's not only dangerous with you, we got a lot of issues that's going on, okay? But you got to start taking initiative, okay, Virgo? Continue to work on you, and I'm going to tell you something beautiful. The more you work on you, the more you do things that you need to do in your life, the more things work out for you, okay? Our problem is we go through a lot of cycles in life, and we don't realize sometimes we just battling the reflection within ourselves, and we get in relationships, because this is something all Virgos love to do. I'm sorry, and I'm just going to be real with you, because it happens to me, and I'm right in this with you. Tell you tonight, I'm being me. So, thing about that is, when it comes to relationships as well, we fall in too deep. And when we fall in too deep, we do the seven of cups in reverse. We do put people on a pedestal. When are you going to put yourself on that pedestal, Virgo? Once you start to learn how to put yourself on that pedestal and walk the way that you need to walk in life and start doing things the way you need to, then the challenges that come in with these reoccurring cycles of these same deities that try to come in and manipulate you and try to get you off your track, or we can say it in religious terms. I'm going to say it in religious terms. That's when the devil is trying to come in and intervene on you. That's when you are sitting there walking in your divine mint and your angels are protecting you. And now here comes the devil just want to slide in and do all these things that they want to do. But my thing is telling you that you are no longer going for any type of tricks. You are turning around and healing. You're moving at your own drum. You're aiding at yourself. And you know the secret is being revealed because Spirit done brought it down to you. So let's keep going. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I'm sorry, it may sound a little learning tonight, but we learning. Spirit guides ain't in the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What else do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising. Ashe. Give me 2 more. Virgo, I feel like some of y'all energy going up and down. You got to be sure in this situation, okay? Now, the way that you're walking, you got to be sure. Because right now, whoever gossiping and manipulating you or trying to be all buddy with you in a buddy system like they there for you, they not there for you. Only person who's going to be there for you right now that you need to focus on is God himself. He never let you down. When your friends let you down, God was there to aid you in the time of need. When you was hurting and nobody was there, not your friends, not your family, not no one, you was there isolated all alone, God was there for you. Continue to let God or the universe to be there for you now. Because the way that you walking and the way that you growing, you are growing and learning in a learning curve from past decisions. Now you in your guru mode. I like to say in your master mode. Now you understand the challenges and the problems that's going on. But Virgo, right now, we need to understand with the judgment card basically being in reverse. Spirit is still telling you right now, it's some things that you still need to let go. It's some things you still need to cut off. It's some people that you need to let go because you know they're not helping you. It's some relationships you know is not good for you. Let it go. Poor decisions, delayed decisions, delayments are all being stagnation for you right now because Spirit wants you to understand the main thing that you need to learn in your life in order to grow. Now I'm going to say this too. I'm going to say it. A lot of y'all want to say it's the other person. Now, if you go through the same situation 3 times, and I had to learn this myself, you go through the same situation 3 times with people, it may not be them. It may be the energy that you carry that you need to check. I went through 3 relationships like that. All of them started to be the same, and I started looking at it differently. In the spirit, in the natural lens, I'm looking at these 3 different women. But in a spiritual sense, I was looking at 3 different people with the same energy, with the same deity, doing the same thing. I can't get mad at them. I put myself in that situation in the past. So then once I start understanding and start seeing the aspect of everything that was going on, like this right here, from poor decisions, delayed decisions, things wasn't going right in my life, Spirit stopped me. Just like Spirit stopped you. You got to understand. And once I start understanding the cycle and start moving in a positive aspect, start knowing my boundaries, start knowing my worth, start knowing my value, start knowing who I am, them people couldn't faze me. People couldn't faze me. And I'm going to tell y'all something too. I healed myself. I'm not going to lie. Yes, it was because I was like y'all. I was like y'all, and oh gosh, I don't even like talking about this since it's the retrograde, but forget it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Side note, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a story about my life. Y'all want to know who I am? I'm going to tell you who I am. The reason I went through a narcissistic abuse relationship. I'm going to get this out. Now, when I was in a narcissistic abuse relationship, I'm not going to say everything was peaches and cream at the time because I wasn't spiritual. I was verbally abusive at that time. I was a drug addict, real bad on cocaine. I'm going to be real with you. If they don't let this, if y'all see this, y'all see it. This is the story. I even tried to kill myself with this person. Person cheated left and right. I didn't know no better. I was naive. I wasn't even knowing my boundary, knowing my power, knowing my worth. I didn't know who I was at that time. God was leading me through a season I had to learn. Excuse me, forgive me. I'm getting it out. Now, what happened was, I had to learn more about me. Why I put myself through that situation. And I couldn't blame that person because I could have left. But the point was, Spirit put me right in that situation so I can learn how to go through adversity. So I can learn what unconditional love was. Not just saying, this person done this person done that person done this, and that person, no. I thank that person for doing what they doing. Because when you start growing, and when you start going back and looking back for where you came from to where you at now, how hard you went through adversity to how light it is now. You don't understand, Virgo. Most times we cry over spilt milk that's already spilt, just wiping and accepting and pour another glass. We not pouring, but we learning from these past decisions like me. I learned the lesson. I understood. I started growing. I started finding out more about me, who I was as an individual, who I am. I started learning more about my natal chart. And I'm going to break it down for everybody in every religion and spiritual aspect who on this channel right now. So lock in on this because I'm finna say it in all ways. Yes, I started out, I was born in Christianity. I wanted to know more. I'm not saying I don't believe in Christian beliefs because I do, because Jesus, or Yeshua, however you want to call it, we're not gonna argue about politics or religion in here. It's coming with a message. He was one of the best people that I used to love to read. You know why? Because if you really read the Bible like you're supposed to, he was the most arrogant, coolest person of all. If you only know it, I was an armor bearer for under pastors for years. So I know the word. I know it. Spirit told me to bring in this edition for y'all tonight. I was looking like, what? But no, I have to. I got to be obedient. But the thing I like about Yeshua was, because when the Pharisees and the Sadducees came and tried to talk to him, he already peeped game because he was spiritually in tune. He was in this energy right here. Oh, man. And I'm finna break it in tarot for y'all. Okay, y'all want to break it down in tarot? Here we go. This was him. Here come them Sadducees and Pharisees. Oh, here they come again. They always come with some type of betrayal. Look, I'm finna pull the cards with it too. Look, listen, I always come with some type of betrayal, right? Here they come with the gossip and manipulation. all right, you know what? Why you sitting up there trying to help people and heal people? You not supposed to do this on this day. How you gonna tell me what my divine person or what the universe has told me to be? How you gonna dictate and how you gonna do? Now we can do the same things, but why you coming to me? I knew you was coming to me. So why you coming to me? Let me drop a gem in you. Let me drop a spiritual gem in you. So about time you catch on. This is why he threw analogies. About time you catch on, I'm so gone and you gonna feel so. I peep game. You need to go read it whenever you get a chance. Now I'm just saying this is gonna be we on all aspects tonight. Even in the Quran, it goes in the same way. In the Old Testament, once you be obedient, everything is gonna go the way that it needs to be. No matter if you're in Christianity, you still gonna walk and do the things it need to be. No matter if you're a Buddhist, still gonna walk. If you walk in the purest form, you still going through the same way you need to be. Even as a spiritualist, if you still walking in positive light, no matter what you're doing, you're gonna walk down the same road. But what I like about it is when he turned around and told these people, he done it so smooth. You know what? Like he done it so smooth. And to the people, he talked to the people. He broke it down. Everybody is not going to be on that intellectual level. So Virgo, what I'm basically saying for you, you battling all of this, but you got to understand what you battling. You can't heal yourself if you don't know where to start to heal what the root problem is. But that's what he done. That's what he done for people. He healed them. He gave them the aspect to start their mind to grow in a positive aspect mentally, physically, and spiritually. They didn't like it because the more he helped, like you, Virgo, the more you help, the more people gravitate towards you. And when they gravitate towards you, that's the more you keep pushing and being that light. But it's going to be some people that's going to have to keep you down. You know why? Because they don't want you to be that way. You're going to have a good, for my women, you're going to have a charming, smooth man come in and give you everything you want, treat you good, do it good. Then a couple of months later, turn around and give you the most toxic stuff. You know why? Because you wasn't looking with your spiritual eye. You was looking with your natural eye. But now you see, you on that journey, you on that walk, you on that growth. Everything that you doing right now, y'all got me in another mode tonight, and I don't care. Like, I still got cause. But I'm just saying the way how Yeshua, Jesus walked, he was very poised in his walk. He never broke out of character. But guess what's so funny? And we're going to get to this reading. They killed that man because he broke out of character once. This is why I sit up and tell you, and he said it himself, keep yourself in positive light. If y'all can go look it up yourself. Y'all can go look it up yourself. Go look up when Jesus went to the tabernacle, or Yeshua went to the tabernacle, and they were sitting up there using in the sanctuary and like a house of thieves. Now, that's like me. I pop my top off when people treat people who try to spiritually get their life right wrong. I go off. I don't like that. He flipped his top. That's what they killed him for. But it's in the Bible. Now, that's just for y'all who need that, okay? Take it as it resonates. Now, let's put it on a spiritual sense. As above, so below. If you keep hanging around this energy of manipulation and people who gossip, you already know how they are when you first met them. Hey, you know such, gossiper. You know what? Stay away from me. I ain't got time for it. But some of y'all are younger. But when you hit a certain age and you start going through them cycles over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you'll get to the point where you understand. You'll get to the point where you understand. You'll get tired of it. You be like, you know what? Look at little Day-Day. Day-Day still, hey man, you know, no, I ain't got time for it, Day-Day. Or I ain't got time for it, Denise. Or I ain't got time for it, Tiffany. Or I ain't got time for it, Brenda. I'm just throwing names. I ain't saying these are significant. I'm just throwing them up. But now, let's get back into it. I'm sorry for the side delay, but some of y'all needed to hear that. Now, even though the poor decision that you have made, okay? If you made some, you did. If you didn't, this ain't for you. Take it as it resonates. But Spirit wants you to know it's some demands going to need to be made about your intentions and desires because the people around you may be draining you. Or the stuff that you're doing is so confusing to you right now, Virgo, you don't know how to understand because it's still something you need to let go, okay? We got you hanging on to something too long. It's a lot of carelessness. It's a lot of people with false masks. That's what I told you, Virgo. Take off your mask. That's why I told you take it off. It's okay to be you. But I want to cuss, but I ain't going to cuss. I'm going to still keep it 1,000 the way I want to. But for me being authentic, Like, it's still a lot of fake people around you, Virgo. Stop being fake with them. And this is for you. Stop being fake with them. Because you know what they doing to you? They playing a game with you. They already done made their decisions how they going to, when they see the swords down, that means when these swords are down, they're basically telling you they already stamped the decision of what they want to do to you, okay? Now, when the swords go up, they still in process of thinking about it. I'm giving you a little information. Now, not only that, it's down. So it's letting us know these false masks, these false illusions, they trying to play a game and they already stamped to how they going to get over on you. Or you need to get out of this mentality of playing game with other people because when karma come back around, karma's going to come around very hard, okay? And I don't want that to happen to you, Virgo. Now, not only that, the demand's going to be met by a choice that you need to make. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles basically being in reverse. Some type of lack of balance or some type of loss that you have suffered from past traumatic events is coming back into play, and you need to understand that you need to let that go. The reason why you need to let that go because with the Knight of Cups basically being in reverse, it is letting me know that all that, you got to learn how to love again, baby. You got to learn how to love yourself, Virgo. I promise you, because with this Knight of Cups letting me know. Right now, it's a lot of missed opportunities because of ego. And that's not even what the card means. That's just a side note. Now, off of ego, you got to understand the walk, that ego. Somebody around you with ego, you got to express yourself, baby. You're missing opportunities, okay? Like, major opportunities are being missed because you need to be more in tune with yourself, with your emotions. You're giving out too much emotions to people. You're giving out energy to too many people that don't even deserve you. Remember, King of Swords basically being in reverse. You got to understand, this card means somebody playing the game, somebody not being honest, somebody being deceptive around you, okay? So this can be even you doubting your own self mentally, as above, so below. Let's say it spiritually. The thoughts that you manifest in your mind goes up once you speak them out. So once you speak them out, they go up to the universe. Then it comes down and act accordingly. And I tell a lot of people this. If you knew, I tell a lot of everybody who come in every day about this right here. When you think of negative thoughts and you want it to come up, even though you for a pure positive intention, but it's not really set in your heart, in your soul, it's not gonna come out the way that it needs to be. So this is why the shadow work is helping you cleanse yourself internally, subconscious. We're doing subconscious cleaning. That's all it is. Subconscious cleaning. The stuff that you don't want people to know. You are battling with yourself. You need to go to the mirror and talk to yourself and face that demon right then and there. Make that battle. Anybody trying to manipulate you, face them head on, like, look, I don't know what you got about me. And I had to do it. Honestly, I've done this to somebody before. I seen the look on somebody's face, and you know I'm very empathic. And I know how your body language, I watch body language. I listen to the voice and the frequency around you. I listen how you talk. I look at you like every aspect before I say something. But it was somebody that had some mean energy. And every time I felt that energy around me, I said, excuse me, look, I don't know you, you don't know me. I feel like if you got an issue with me or anything in that type of way, please address it to me. I don't care if you don't like me. Let me know how you feel so I know how to address myself around you. Because this energy that I'm feeling, I don't know if you got something against me or not. So what's up? It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. I said, oh, okay. I just wanted to let it be known. I mean, no disrespect to you. But my main thing is, I just wanted to know. So what I just done in the story that I'm trying to tell you, Virgo, that sometimes you got to check that energy before you let it manifest or you allow it to come in your mental mindset. So when I seen it and I felt it, energy never destroyed, just transferred from one party to the next. You got to put check on that. And I checked it and I disturbed that energy. I moved that energy away from me because you got the power too, Virgo, to command anything that you want to be commanded towards your positive growth. The thing about it is, Virgo, you got to understand the aspect and the lessons of the battle that you are facing. How can you know your enemy if you don't know yourself? These enemies with the King of Swords know you, Virgo. You let them in. You drop the ball when you let your wall down. You start being cool, buddy, start giving information, because that's what Virgos do when we tight with people. Then when they got mad or upset, they used that, manipulated you. Virgo, this is not how we're going to operate no more, okay? We done with that. That's old news, old cycles. We're not doing that. Remember, the battle is from within. Once you start fighting them demons within you, all them addictions and all them people and the energies that you be giving your energy out to it, and the energy you be letting received in you, and all of that, and you'll be all right, Virgo. Let's just keep going. Some of y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Spirit guys ain't the universe. What do we have for Virgo spiritually? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Y'all not ready. Some of y'all not ready. I should not even be doing this reading, but Spirit told me to do it, but it's too deep. No, I'm not. It's too deep. This reading is deep. And this ain't my energy. And I'm gonna say this to y'all too. Let me go and break this down right now. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me do this for a second. I'll let you. Okay. Now, when I do this and I start flowing, I'm slowing down today because I'm being me. But when I start flowing, that don't be me. I channel straight through the divine themselves. I don't care how you take it, perceive it the way you want to. But it's nothing but positive abundance and positive light. If you even try to, and that's how Spirit wanted it. Spirit set this up. This is not my channel. I tell y'all this all the time. This is Spirit's channel. This is the universe channel. This is for those who need it. These is an everyday situation because you need it every day. Now, I will say this too, and I say it to people all the time. You need to take a time out when it's necessary to get off tarot readers, include myself. The reason why I'm saying that because I'm one of the ones, and I don't care about nobody else right now, and I'm gonna be 1,000. I'm a person who want to see you heal. I'm a person that want to see you grow. I have been in the same predicament that most of you who is watching right now, I have been in that same spot. I have went through addictions. I have went through betrayals. I have went through cheating. I have went through being verbally abusive. I have went through not being prideful. I have went through a lot of adversities. But my thing for you, Virgo, stand in your power. You got to. Right now, this is hurting me for even opening up right now, being the real me. And normally I'm with the, hey, Grand Rising King, Queen, Gods, and Goddess. I let my Sagittarius out. But this time I'm letting out me. You really get to see the shine in this reading. Not Waunstar. You don't see the chain on tonight. You don't see, well, you see this. I need that. You don't see most of that. Right now I'm giving it to you the real way. Spirit want me to also tell you, you got to be stern in this voyage that you're going on, okay, Virgo? No, if you're looking for help right now, again, like I said before, only person that's going to help you is going to be the universe. Don't rely on your friends. Rely on yourself to move forward right now and rely on a positive growth, okay? Do what you need to do in order to grow. Stand stern. You got that power. You got everything that you need. Everything is growing for you. You are pushing. You are doing everything from the poor decisions that's no longer suitable for you. You being more of the high priestess. This is the high priestess. You being nurturing. You flowing. And that's what I like. You see how the waterfall flowing? Abundance and emotions is flowing, finna be an overflow for you. You are in your divine walk and you are growing. Spirit wants you to understand that as well. These demons, they trying to confuse you. Eight of Swords, they try to knock you off your journey. They want to knock you off your purpose. They bringing people in that's not suitable for you, but guess what? The cycle is almost up, Virgo. You got people preying on you, Virgo. That's what they doing. They still trying to prey on you, Virgo. You still trying to live your life. They praying, they plotting, they trying to get you. Or this can be your ego. Or how you want to say it. Like they said, I ain't don't want to look at that. It just popped in like that. Or let's say it like this, mentally, physically, spiritually. They trying to take the real you out. They trying to take you out. They trying to take you out. Why, Virgo? Because you gifted. You everything that you need. You the greatest person that you are. You just got to believe in you, Virgo. I want to get hyped with you, but I feel so much pain in some of y'all right now. I'm trying not to break down. Like, I feel this pain in y'all. I understand the hurt. I understand the growth. I understand you by yourself. I understand the isolation. I understand the rebirth. I understand the transformation. I understand all of this. I know, I understand. I'm there with you. No, I'm not a rich person. I wish I'm like y'all. No, that's not me. I work every day like y'all. I work on myself. I try to keep myself mentally happy. I have a depression disorder. I don't even tell people that, but I know how to overcome it. Spirituality helped me overcome my depression disorder. Helped me overcome the cocaine addiction. I've been clean for like 5 years now. Nobody don't want, and I go back and look at it. The times and like the times I tried to kill myself 3 times, y'all. Dealing with a relationship. Y'all want to know? I'm breaking it down. Some of y'all may need to hear this. 2 of my marriages. First one, the pastor that I was talking to, telling my problems to. Bam, bam. I still trusted God. Some of y'all couldn't even walk in my shoes. Second situation, I can break it down, but I ain't gonna break that one down. But it was dealing with a lot of issues with me that I needed to work on. I was too busy trying to give everybody else my energy, but I never gave it back to me. I never poured in myself. And I never forget, my mom told me, her and her husband, I was down at my lowest. I'm talking about 10 of swords. I was down at a 10 of swords, living in my car, lost everything. Everything. 10 of swords. I was living in a hotel for a year and a half. Some of my A1 day ones know this story. Year and a half. Narcissists left and right. First time I learned spirit, and I gotta tell you too, be careful who you learn your spirituality from. Because the first time I learned mine, before I learned it the right way, it was by a gypsy. That's what made me really do tarot too. It wasn't just because of me trying to kill myself. And like I said earlier, I popped 13 Benadryls, but God let me through it. I had to go through the pain and adversity while I went through it. All because I told a girl I was going to kill myself because she was cheating. Real facts. My thing was, God lifted me out of that. I gave, my mama husband told me, he said, give God 1 year. 1 year. 4 years ago. 1 year. Give God 1 year. See what he do. Hey, y'all. This is me. Tarot with Waunstar. This is what God done from that year to now. I started helping people like you help people, Virgo, because I watched a gypsy. I'm not going to say the name. Person who supposed to been showing me pure light magic showed me dark magic. That's why I don't like gypsies. And there's nothing against you. There's nothing wrong with what you do, so don't take it wrong. The reason why I don't deal with that is because they like to manipulate and take people's money to keep them lingered in. Once I saw a person do that, I started giving free readings. And this before, I'm breaking it down just for YouTube. I started giving free readings just because people needed to heal the right way. People needed to grow. I was in them shoes. So why you manipulating somebody who's spiritually a child trying to get themselves right? Then, face, say it like that, got me here. This what got me here. To the person we talked about earlier. That's how it came through. I have been through the lowest of low. I know what it's like, Virgo, to get through this and don't know which way to go. I understand being alone without any advice or any knowledge, and you had to go through repetitious cycles over where this person treats you dirty, this person treats you dirty. You had to start knowing about you. That's what broke me down. Like, okay, I need to know about me. Okay, yeah, I made these. I've done the first thing, and I accepted everything that I thought was wrong with me. Yes, at that time I was this. Yes, at that time I was that. Yes, at that time I was this. Yes, at the time I was that. And then I started learning about myself. The more I start learning, the more I start loving me. Now when the energies come around, it be like, I got boundaries. I got boundaries. So you have boundaries, Virgo. Quit letting people step over that line. Step and battle that adversity. Battle and go to war. Not physically, but in a positive way. Martin Luther King even went in a positive light with a non-violence movement. Come on now. What it is, people get fearful and intimidated you because of your power from within. 444. You gotta embrace into your nurturing self. Some of y'all may be careful, y'all. Some of y'all might be getting pregnant too. Fertility, new things are coming in, new birth. You birthing something new. This new you is coming out. You know what to do. Forgive me, Virgo, but you gotta fight this from within. This is all dealing with you. Again, it's time to ground yourself. Ground, Virgo. Ground, baby. I love you. Nobody ain't told you that today. I love you. I'm proud of you. I don't care if you made a bump in the road today or you feel like you messed up. I love you. I don't care if you got the ugliest attitude you feel right now. I still love you because you're a human. And everybody have deities and addictions that we are faced with every day. Not only that, we deal with people every day. We deal with that energy. And not only that, we come home and probably deal with some more energy. I ain't got to deal with it, but I'm just saying. My thing is for you is know your real value. Know who you are, Virgo. It's all about positive growth, all about positive light, all about abundance. It's all about taking a day. If you can take today and do the best you can, and take the next day and do the best you can, and it's a little bit better, and take that next day and do more that you can and make it better, you're gonna shine. That's a winner to me. It's not about money. Yeah, we all want money. That's not about money. You being happy in your pure happiness, that is royalty. That is money. To me, you loving you and being you, that's what it is. Spirit guys ain't the universe. What else we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Life Path 1 is very innovative, very intuitive. You got not only the sun controls that Aries energy as well. Death card basically being in reverse. Spirit want me to tell you these unexpected events, baby. What you going through? It's okay for you. Just let go. Stop hanging on to the unwanted things. Stop hanging on to these unwanted friends. Stop hanging on to people who's not suitable for you. Stop hanging on to them doubts inside your mind. Thank you, Spirit. You at your last step. Face them demons and battle them. You are walking through the trenches. A spiritual warfare that's going on. You don't even know. Mercury retrograde, stopping communication. At this time, this is a great thing. If you look at, you want to tell you why it's a great thing? Oh, my technology messed up. Oh, this. You need to be outside grounding and being with the universe right now. That'll help you get more money. Duh. Being more with the universe, being in tune with the universe, help you mentally, physically, spiritually. Eating habits. When the last time you ate proper food? When the last time you looked in the back or somebody? That's why they don't show y'all in the back no more. People preparing y'all food because you don't know what energy they got. That's why it's important to pray over your food because you praying over that energy. People don't understand that. Keep being at your last step in your victory. Virgo, I love you. I really do. Y'all gonna get through this. The reason, side note, the reason why I chose Virgos and Virgos only, because I know we the ones who help the world and help humanity. You can get a Virgo to change their life and start walking accordingly, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You can change the world. It starts with us. My sun and moon is Sagittarius. So, what that basically means, I am so analytical, detail oriented, but I'm also a Sagittarius moon and rising. So that means I can pop my top. And again, I have learned through adversities how to be humble, how to know when to stand when I need to, and how to know when to walk away. I'm still, don't get it twisted. I'm still a. I can go hood if I need to go hood because I can go in the trenches and bring them to the light. That's why I was raised at. That's why I was grew up at. It's not by choice. I chose to go that way. Good lifestyle. I chose to go to the streets. Spirit had me something I had to learn, but it got me here today. So with that basically being said, I give y'all more of a testimony. Ten of Cups, you are healing. New cycles, healing. You're healing your heart. You that rose is flowing through from within. Spirit just want me to tell you, keep grinding, doing you. Don't be disappointed in love. Don't be disappointed in family. This is probably one of the biggest keys that's probably hindering most of you right now. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself, okay? The way how you found out your natal chart, you take your name. No, you take your birthday, the time you was born, and the location where you was born. And what that basically does, go give you a snapshot. That's what it basically is, a birth shot, a birth snapshot from the stars. Now it's gonna put you in houses and tell you everything about you at a certain time frame. What I advise for some of y'all to do, if you know anything about your natal chart, and I tell everybody who come to me for a reading, I tell them this if you know how to get to it. Look up whatever your sun is. To the side, it's gonna be a house. Look up the sun sign in the house. Do research on it. I bet you 50%. I bet you 80% is gonna detail you down right to the key, and do your whole natal chart like that. Once you start doing that, that's how I really got more in astrology. Once you start doing that, you'll start knowing your weaknesses and your strong points on the subconscious level. That will help you understand what triggers you, how that triggers you. That's my saying. I'm the same. I'm a cuss. And that helps you get better in life. Now, Spirit want me to basically tell you, I'm gonna have to close my eyes for this one, y'all. Stay in tune to who you are. The more you walk throughout life, the more you will have challenges. If you want to lessen your challenge, learn more about yourself. Learn more about the energy that's around you. Learn how to love you mentally, physically, and spiritually. Get the information that you need. Okay? It's out there for you in the palm of your hand. Just seek and know what to look for. Now, dealing with people and love and the things that you want, yes, it's coming. But yes, we have to go through the cycles of life in order for that to come into fruition the way how we need to. Now, with that basically being said, I just want to say I love you. Again, this is all about love. If you got any issues that's deep within yourself right now, I'm going to be honest. I'm just nothing but a messenger. I can help you. But God is right there, and he ain't nothing but a mental thought away to talk to. And he can get you through anything. He can get you through depression. He can get you through doubt. But when I say God, it's God as the one who created you, and it's the God within you. So I'm going to say that correctly. Because everybody want to say God, and I don't want you to say, you said God was going to bring me this and this. You said do this. No, I didn't say that. I said God, the one who created you to be a God or a goddess from within, to manifest as above so you can get what you want down below. If he put Yeshua down here to walk accordingly, we all can do the same thing. We can do the same thing. If you ever want to look at it like that on the spiritual aspect of the matter, he came down here to show us directly how to walk in a pure positive light like we are doing on this channel right now. And once you walk there, you can manifest everything you want to. As above, so below. He was more spiritual in spirituality. And I ain't got time to argue with nobody. And I'm not finna argue with nobody in this. Anywhere how you got it in your head to help you grow to a positive light towards your highest good, I am down with that, okay? Everybody's opinionated to their own opinions, but I understand yours. And this is why I told you earlier in the reading, this is why I like Yeshua or Jesus the way so much, because I started thinking, like I was very in tune with religion. So it was the more I got in tune with his mental aspect, because the more I started reading, the more I was in tune with the energy of the story. And the more I realized that every situation that was going on, he really, yes, he was a Messiah to those who seen him how he walked, but he also showed us how to walk in light. He also got, I'm not gonna break that down. I have to start a Patreon for one of those. But I ain't don't feel like doing that. I feel like that's anyway. I just feel like the things he done, the people he healed with Reiki, discard that. The people he healed mentally by giving you the insight that you needed to grow and gave you the seed. That's why he said a mustard seed can move mountains. Because if you had a mustard seed of faith, yeah, you can move that mountain. He didn't say it's just gonna pick up the whole mountain and move to the left. No, you can break that whole mountain down. It may take you some years to get there, but a mustard seed will move it. So, don't be self-absorbed with these people and these energies, okay? Uh, I just want to say I love you again. Some reasons keep wanting me to say I love you, I love you, I love you. Loving yourself is very important, but hearing them words to other people makes it even more better. Uh, Best thing I can say, regenerate, keep going through hard work. I want to do something different, Virgo. I'm Normally I don't do this, but I'm gonna pull out my Black Moon astrology deck, and I'm gonna pull one and read it. Spirit want me to. This reading is off the wall right now, and it's very informative with a lot of information. Thank you, Spirit. All right, I'm gonna get to it. This is 17. This is called I Will. So I feel like the choices and the new cycles that's going on in your life with the hard work and willpower that you got going on right now will come into play for you. And I'm finna read it all the way out, okay? Now, I normally do not pull this deck out, but I'm gonna pull it out for y'all, okay? Because something told me to. Leo, I will. It's better to be looked over than overlooked. Mae West said that, okay? Now, this card of honor and strength, proud and strong. Those born, well, we can't do that one. Those ruled by the sun, which is a life force and we cannot live without. We will be left in the darkness, like the sun. We are warm and vital personalities like Leo. Leos tend to make their mark on the world and have a secret wish to be admired, and make their mark on the world, have a secret wish to be admired, and they want their time on earth to mean something. Not willing to another link in a chain. Now, they want to stand, you probably want to stand apart from the rest. You may be known by your dramatic beauty, while others are clowns or the least the life of the party. Now, this could be a sign for children, creativity, and the stage of public arenas, okay? Now, this could be good for you if you want to be in television, actor, anything like that. But this card represents to expect the center of something to be recognized, okay? Now, not only that, it may be to do with awards, television appearance, conferences. Your talent's about to be singled out for special recognition. Creativity should be just a part of his endeavor, okay? Now, children, youth, and young at heart may figure in this to this as well, okay? So I feel like your youthfulness is coming in. Your courage is coming in. Everything is coming in for you on this journey. So stand strong and continue to battle out everything that you're going through. Continue to understand what triggers you and how can you heal yourself from that. Understand how can you heal yourself from different energies. How can you heal yourself to be a better you? Okay? I'll tell you this reading wasn't going to be for everybody like that. But I'm just thankful now. This is very informative, and I just want to say shout out to y'all for pressing like. I just looked at it. 888 is very significant. We got 88, 82. So not only that, time for some contemplation, okay? Now, Dhyana Mudra just helps you in integration, balance, and meditation, enhancing full body balance and health, support full yogic breath, allow effortless meditation. Now, place the left hand in the lap, palm facing up. Lay the back of the right hand onto the fingers of the left hand. Bend the index fingers and align them at the first and second joints. Lightly touch the tips of both index fingers to the tops of the thumbs. Relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine. Focus on this. My mind and my body rest in effortless contemplation. My mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. Now, let me see. Let me get two more. And thank y'all so much for rocking with me today. I knew this reading was gonna be different. I am open to new opportunities. I am open to new opportunities to express my skills and passions in the world. Okay, that's another one for you. That's too long for me to try to read it backwards. And this one is I am improving my health every day. I am improving my health every day. Okay. Now Virgo, I know some of y'all got a lot of things going on. Okay. Now, I know it's a lot of adversity you may be facing. I know it may be a lot of pain, a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow that you may be facing as well. I can feel it. I don't want you to be confused on what you need to do in your life. Keep being you and keep pushing your main purpose, okay? That's the only thing I can say for you to be great and abundant at what you do. So what, we made poor decisions. The main thing is getting back up and keep pushing to go forward again, okay? So, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I want to say, I love you. God love you. The universe definitely love you. You already know that. Just make sure you love yourself accordingly. Everything that comes from you, it starts off with you, okay? I believe in you. I know you changing. I know it's a process. I know it took me 5 years to get where I was at. Four, really, but five if you want to start at the beginning. But keep pushing and being the best you that you can. I love you. That's all I can say. Like, love yourself. Go, when you get off here, go look in the mirror and say, self, I love the hell out of you. Not in a conceited way, just like, I really love you. The battles we have been through, the times I have forsaken you, the times I have misused you, I just want to say thank you because we in this together. I'm you, you me. We can do this together. We just got to believe in each other and keep pushing. It's nothing wrong with talking to yourself like that. Not at all. That's called affirmation. Right now, I know a lot of Virgos will not be on here this month because it's our month. We're at the end of it. This reading again wasn't meant for everybody. It was only meant for those who need to see it, and this is timeless. So whenever you need to see it, it's meant for you. I'm not looking for recognition no more. I don't care about the money. I got money. Somebody said that in a comment. I wanted to address that too. Somebody wanted to talk about like we in it for like both tarot readers in it for a business. We're not in this for no business. Some of them is, and you know if they are because they're not growing. You think that I never thought I was gonna be a tarot reader. I thought I was gonna be an artist. Spirit led me this way. I was being obedient. Obedient. Better than sacrifice. Now, before we close this out, let me give you a parable that's from the Bible. A man was walking from, here you go. Okay, it was a parable. I want y'all to keep game, and then I'm gonna close it out. And normally I don't do it like this, but I needed to do it like this. A man was walking from Jerusalem to Damascus, right? So when he was on his way to Damascus, he seen three men around the corner of this cliff that he was walking around. Now the three men beat him up, beat him bad. Turned around, took all his money, stripped him from the majority of his clothes. He laying there injured, he laying there hurt, right? Now the first man that walked by, that came by, was a priest. Man, priest walking by, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The man was like, please help me, can you help me? Some men done robbed me. The priest looked at him like, no, I can't help you. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, second man that came by was a centurion. In that time, the centurion means soldier, right? So, the centurion or the soldier walked around this man. Can you help me? This man done got me. The soldier looked at him like, nah, I gotta get back to work, get back to base. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, the last man was a regular person. He was like, dude, can you help me? Like, he was like, you know what, buddy? I got you. He lifted him up. Took him to the inn, paid the innkeeper for his room till he healed his wounds, paid for the food and everything. Now, out of all of these people, before we knock this out, this is a parable. This is coming straightly from the divine. Now, out of all these people, who helped that man? Now, the answer is the pastor couldn't help you, so they let you know. Just because the pastor turn around, got religious factors, and turn around, can hoop and holler and do everything they need to do, are they living a life with their energetic balance to living accordingly, or is that a business as well? I'm not bashing. I'm just giving an analogy. Now, the soldier can be representing politicians or society. When they see you down and out, and you ain't got to sign your name on that, this, that, and the other, are they really helping you? No. Now, that last person, the person you least expect, it's going to be people that you least expect, Virgo, that's going to come in and help aid you, going to help lift you up, going to help build you up, going to help get you out of that depression, that's going to help getting you out of that stagnation. It's people like that, and that's directly the universe and the divine that's going to help you. So like I told you earlier, your family ain't going to help you in hard times. Only so long they probably will. They're not going to enable you because then they become an enabler. Friends, not gonna do it. Only one can help you is God. So again, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. And I'm talking about the one that created us. However you want to say it, that's your religious preference. I support that, and I'm down with that. But anything to keep you uplifted, to keep you on that positive light to grow, open yourself to new things because you are pushing in the right track. Again, mentally, don't let nobody get this from you. God, that's the message God wants to give you. Don't let nobody take this from you. Because once you let them in here, you got to remember, they're not going to do the same thing like you do for them. And once you get that embedded, and it's not a mechanism to hide anything, you just got to stop putting yourself on a pedestal with these people because you think different, Virgo. You act different, Virgo. So when they do that hardship to you and make you feel like that, like they say, God forgive them because they do not know. They wasn't programmed and raised the way you was raised. So you can't take fault. You can address it, but after that, then it becomes your fault. You know, fool me once. Can't fool me again. Shame on me if you fool me again. So, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Keep that courage that you got. Okay? Till I see y'all beautiful souls. Till the next time, I just want to say Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. I love you. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Till the next time, baby. Yep.